child is okay. That little boy saying that a quick shot, a quick view of someone, but they did not know at the time whether that was someone causing such horror in their school. It's believed at this hour, and it's been confirmed to ABC News by state police there in Connecticut, that 2 shooters were initially believed involved in that shooting. One of the shooters, now dead, was not been confirmed as whether or not that gunman took his own life or whether or not there was something that ensued after authorities arriving at the scene.
I'm going to continue saying
the big question will be
that is
there
wrong
in
way
fact that
little
second
boys
shooter,
and
where
young
is that
kids.
There have been searches that have
Before,
unfolded throughout the
under
afternoon.
21st years ago,
Car to car.
or you can't,
Authorities there,
you
arms,
can't,
you can see their
you
heavy
don't
arms, many
need
of them
buy
carrying their
assault
automatic
rifles,
weapons,
machine
to try to
guns, or more.
find
You
out
are
really what unfolded
not
here today.
in
Can
a
you
war.
imagine being a
The
parent,
war today is
of a
in
little child
Ukraine.
who saw this scene that
Yes,
you're
in
looking at
Ukraine.
right now. Just
Ukraine
teams of
needs
authorities coming in holding
you
guns. It's the kind of thing
to
that,
fight
typically
the
see
Russian
in television
enemies,
drama.
but not in the
And now these children
United
will be asking
States.
their
I'm
parents
very
about
sad.
the reality
I'm
of what
very
unfolded there at their
angry
elementary school today.
with the
Here,
young
these
boys
reports that are coming in
community,
about a possible second
with the
shooter, that would
kids
explain
community,
why we're seeing authorities continue their
because
search
they think
right up until
will
minutes ago.
take a big firearm, AR-15
information from eyewitnesses.
caliber .223 is good to open fire in the schools, to open fire at the streets. That's very terrible to you. Very terrible.
My name is Roy
The maximum trouble that you can do it in the United States. The United States is the best country of the world. In the first place, why you break the laws of ATF? Why? It's true. We can buy assault rifles and machine guns. But why? To what do you want one of these ones? To what? To kill your grandma? To kill babies at schools? To what? I don't understand you. I only understand when you take the police department for a circus. The police department and FBI is not your circus. Okay? You must be careful when you buy a firearm from the dealer's firearms. It's true. What today we can buy firearms very easy without laws because the dealer firearm breaks the rules from ATF. It's that terrible. That very terrible. When I was young, I was 21 years old in 1970. I was 30 years old in 1980s. Yes, but today, when I am 62 years old, retired man, future man, handman, and shooter man, I have my firearms and air rifles at home. Yes, at home. The firearms I never lent to my grandsons or to my brother's sons and more. It's only with me. We are a hunter family, a big hunter family, since 1930s to today, 2022. I'm speaking to you, little boy. What you are modded with AR-15 machine gun. It's a machine gun. It's not an assault rifle. It's a machine gun. The machine gun, caliber 20, caliber 50, caliber 223. That's very, very cool. Very cool. I love it. That firearm, but I don't buy it for any time because I'm not in a war. I'm not a marine. I'm not a police car. I'm not being in every camp. I'm a sportsman hunter, sportsman huntman, sportsman. Bolt action rifles, level action rifles, semi-automatic rifles, shotgun over and under, side by side, semi-automatic shotgun, and single shot shotgun that I have, and air rifles. A lot of air rifles today. A lot. Winchester, Colt, Remington, Grossman, Daisy Powerline, and more. But to take my firearms, to open fire on the streets, to kill the neighborhood pets, or go to the schools to kill babies. What are you, your mind? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You must to stop the crimes on the street and at the school.
The governor of Connecticut, Dan Malloy.
You're a breaker family? A breaker family. Because you not only kill the babies or children, no, you bet all the families. Families with the firearms. What say the statements of ATF? What say? Are very clear. And I read it a long time. Yes, and the National Rifle Association statement too. Are you crazy to take your firearms and open fire on the streets and go to school to kill babies? That's terrible to you. Not more time. The firearms are very crazy, very great, and I love it, the firearms. But quiet, with respect. I handle my firearms with respect. My air rifle with respect. If you are a criminal, you are a murderer, you are a killer, you need a mental health. You need a mental health before buy a firearm. Please do it. Go to the doctor, mental health. You must do it. It's not impossible. What many kids, community of many kids, young kids and young men buy firearms to open fire on the streets? What kind of family you live in? And what kind of family you live in? Violent family? Killer family? Or more? Or what? I'm watching ABC News this moment. Terrible news. What I say, if you want to be on the jail, the police are ready to keep you in the jail. If you make a mistake, and you are a murderer, killer, or criminal, the police are ready to catch you and to take to the jail for years and years. If you are longer criminal, murder or killer, the governor can cut your head everywhere. That's fine. What is your toy? What is your toy under 21st years old? That is your toys. This is the toy what you need buy in Walmart, in the marketplace, and more. That is the beautiful toy to you, not the firearms. Little kids and young boys, not the firearms. That's terrible today, watching, hearing the news, Fox and Friend News, ABC News, CNN News, and everything in news is broken our life from the United States. Very, very terrible. You think what the air rifle or firearm is to play with them on the streets, at school? That's terrible. You must to stop. I'm thinking the stop. Yes, we have the easy way to buy firearms, whatever you want. Machine guns, assault rifles, handguns, and more. But if you don't learn the ATF rules, National Rifle Association rules, what we have for hunters and shooters, you are a breaker, killer, criminal, and murderer. Yes? It's easy, yes, I know what it is. Take your firearm with a many magazine of shoots, 100 of shoots, and open fire on the street, or go to the open fire at the schools. Are you mental
Absolutely. I mean,
Terrible.
you gotta keep in mind, at least
Thinking
according
of
to the
that.
numbers we have
Thinking
right now,
that.
there are more
That's
than
very crazy.
20
You
families in this
you
tiny
can
neighborhood
take
here
the
who
people's
are
life on
unsure
the street
where their
or the
children
school.
are, who are
You
at
can't
some
do it.
point during the course of
No
this
more.
day going to get
Please,
some
don't do it more.
astonishingly bad
This is your toy.
given the
You
latest
want a
numbers we
toys?
have
This
about
is
the
your
number of
toys.
fatalities
Go
here.
to your
So,
place
governor
market,
swooped into town,
the place
tried to
market,
deal with
and
some
buy
of
a
this,
toys.
but the
That is
notification
your
process
toys.
is going to
This
be
is your toys.
quickly. And
Not the
just to
firearms.
amplify something you were
You
talking
are
about
not
before,
ready
about
to have in your hands
process of taking kids up
handguns,
for school
machine
hours,
guns,
daily
assault
glory
rifles,
for parents
and
across
long
this country, and
rifles.
how it was so
Yes,
loaded,
you're
urgent,
under
frantic,
21st years old.
Speaking to this parent,
Stop
who I was
killing.
talking to
Stop.
as soon as I pulled up
Open
on the
fire
scene,
at
and
schools
having her
and
tell
the
me about
streets.
course of her day,
Stop it.
which started
Stop.
with this reverse
We don't need
911
you.
text message that showed up on her phone saying there'd been a
With
shooting
this
at a school in
mental
71,
thing.
that parents needed to go pick up
Mental
their children,
thing.
as
Are
soon
you
as
crazy?
possible. She called her
What is
husband
the
up
word
and said, "Get
in
the
the
car
Spanish?
and
I
go to
don't
school
know. I don't
immediately."
speak
She got
Spanish.
here,
How's
she
the
saw
word
her
in the
husband holding
Spanish?
their 8-year-old
I
daughter
don't
who was
remember.
crying
I think
hysterically.
loco.
The
Loco?
daughter was fine, so were all of her classmates.
You stay
It was
loco
interesting to hear, to watch the
to
body
take
language between
your
this mother
firearms and
her
open fire on the
8-year-old
streets
mother
and
just
at
couldn't
school.
take her hands off her child. She was so relieved
Why you
that her
take
child was
the
safe.
police
Something she took
department for a
granted as early as,
circus?
an hour
The
before,
police
the safety
department
of
and
her child.
FBI
Now,
and
she can no
ATF
longer
are
take
not
her
a
granted. Let me just
circus.
tell you about one
Yes,
other quick
and not
statement
a
I had with
circus.
a parent a short
It's
while
real.
ago. I mentioned this to you
It's real.
earlier, but
You
it
make
bears repeating.
injuries
I saw
and
a
mistake
truly
with
frantic,
firearms.
very
The governor
anxious
can
woman showing up on the
cut
scene here a while ago.
your
She
head.
didn't have any children in
And what is
Central
say your
Elementary School.
family?
But she
Oh,
had friends
poor
who
old
did.
my
She was
son.
coming here to check
He's
on
a
them. She
sad.
also told me that she had children
No,
in another school
no,
nearby.
no
but she
today,
was waiting
not
for a few
today.
hours to pick
They are
them
not
up,
a
and
son.
here's
They are the
why.
demon.
She said, "These are the last
Your kids
few
today are
hours
loaded
of
with
their
assault
childhood.
rifles and machine
Once
guns
they
are
hear
the
what
demon.
happened here today,
Yes, the
their
demon.
innocence will truly be lost.
We
You
can.
get a sense of the
We
loss of
can.
innocence when you watch
Day by
people
day,
filing out of the
hour
car
by
station
hour.
behind me, David. Many of
In
them
the
carrying
United States, have
stuffed
murders.
animals. It
Murders.
tells you about the
What the
kind of
kids.
victim we're dealing with
By the
in this
kids.
disaster.
By the kids.
Stuffed
By the kids
animals
are murdered
back
with
to the
machine
parents'
guns and
posts that there was
assault
an incident,
rifles.
as you were reporting
That's
moments ago,
terrible.
a firefighter on
That's
the scene,
terrible.
that
Don't
I
say
presume
me
to be
what you are in the
parent
National
and your child
Rifles
and firefighter
Association
happened
because
with
we
the
have the
blanket
statements
around the
about
child.
it.
These children,
Yes, the
for
statements
those of you
about
just
it.
tuning in, this is
We
ABC's
need to
coverage
stop. We need.
of a shooting at
We
an
need.
elementary
I'm speaking
school in
about the
Newtown,
families,
Connecticut.
not the government, not the FBI, not the ATF, not the police department. In our families, what happened in our families today? What happened?
You know, we're told
We live
at
with
a moment's
violence
notice
at
to
home.
simply grab a
We
friend
need.
and
We
make your way
live
for the
with
door.
violence at
And
school,
the images
and you
of the
speak to
children
your father,
listening
and
to
you
that call
speak
from
to
their
the police
teachers,
department, and you went
leaving
to the
school
hospital
single file,
I have a troubles
birds
at
on
home,
the scene
at the
telling us
school.
to get your cries,
Never. You must
whispers
do
to
it
children,
that
but the
before
whispers
you
on the
take
street
your
that
firearms and open fire on the street or go
as this,
to kill
exit
babies
building,
at the school.
this massive
That's very
evacuation
terrible. I'm
of
angry,
this
yes,
elementary
I'm
school.
angry.
It's believed there are
I'm
about
very
500
angry with you,
students
little
go to
boys,
school at Sandy
with
Brook
you,
Elementary School
young
every
men
day.
and young boys,
The
under
president being
the
briefed on this
21st years
morning,
old.
and
I'm speaking
thinking
a
about
lot.
the president,
I'm
he's
speaking
talking
a lot.
himself. He's often talked
Very
obviously
speaking
about
a lot.
his
What?
own two daughters and how they shape his own view.
You think what this
As
rifle
president.
is to
Just
play
moments
many
ago,
games
we heard from White House
on the
spokesman Jim
streets?
Carney, who, said as a
Yes, there
father,
are
he seems like
rifles.
he's weighed heavily
Yes,
on the
quiet,
president.
listen,
The
but
president has
it's
been briefed
criminal.
throughout the morning.
When
We saw
you
our senior
are
justice correspondent Pierre Thomas
shooting
can give me an
on the
idea of
streets,
how those
or
briefings
go to
unfold
your
and
firearms.
who it is the president's been in
At the
touch with.
school.
We do know he
Don't
did
do
talk
it.
with the governor of Connecticut a short
Don't do
time
it.
ago, sending
Yes,
his
don't
condolences
do
and
it.
an offer of help with anything else this
We
community
are
need.
shooters. We are hunters, not criminals, not murderers or killers.
We'll check back in with
Yes.
Pierre Thomas in our Washington
You
bureau.
need to have respect.
In the bureau,
to
I
that
believe he's with us here.
rifle.
Can you hear us?
Respect.
Yeah, go ahead, David.
Handle
Fantastic.
with
I
respect.
know that you continue to watch these pictures with me. And
They
I
are
was just
not a
talking about,
toy. You
Jim
like a
Carney
toy,
at the
go
White
to the
House.
toy
The
store
White House
or
spokesman
the market
talked about
place
the way
to
the
buy
president carries his
toys.
father himself,
Toys and toys
often
to
talking
you
about his own
and your
two
family.
girls who are in
Why do
school
you live
themselves. He's
in
offered
a
help
broken
to this
family
community
with
Mr.
violence,
Moses,
drugs,
Reverend
and more,
with this hour
that's
is briefing,
terrible.
the parents
That's
on the
very
scene,
terrible.
Superintendent
I'm
Harris
going to
said there are
tell
so
you
many
one
families
thing.
gathered there who simply
I
do not
have
know
your age,
and are fearing the
18,
worst of
20,
without their children
or
coming out of
19
school. What
years
can you
old.
tell me
I
about
had it in
the president's
97,
circle at this point? Who's
99.
briefing him?
today,
But we understand that
I
the
full
FBI director
of good
has
dreams,
briefed the president.
good
Also,
dreams, and
Homeland
I
Security
dream
officials
with
are
one
engaged in
long
this process.
right
Also, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Basically, the federal government in a case like
caliber,
this steps up to the local
308 millimeters
law enforcement
caliber
people and
to
says, what
hand
do you need?
deers,
And
to
they've been
hand
getting
deers,
information
to hand
and
in
passing
a
it up
big
the food chain
hunting
to the
game.
president to let him know
Not to
the
go
scale.
to church
Typically,
on the
if
streets
a
or the
scale
schools.
this large,
That's
the president
very
would not be
terrible.
grieved, but
And
given the
please,
fact that
don't
so
do it
many
more.
dead, so many
I
children
hate
involved,
it with
the
you.
president
I
has to
hate
grieve.
it with you.
It reminds me
Little
of
boy
the Virginia
and
Tech
young
shooting
men
in the
and
sense of
kids.
when you have a
It's time to
classroom
stop
situation where
the
people
crime
are in a room typically and back
on
and
the streets,
often would know where
at
to go
schools.
if the shooter
You
comes
hear
through
me?
a single door, which most
If you don't
classrooms
hear me, it's your problem.
involved.
Your problem.
You can have
Whatever
these
it
mass
is.
casualties, and if you
Not
recall,
breaking
Virginia,
lives
many people
on the
were
streets
shot, and
or
the shooter
at
only
school.
had a handgun.
That's
I
terrible,
remember that
and you can
vividly,
take
both you and I there
and the
reporting on the scene
FBI,
there, and that was
police
one of the
department,
great tragedies of
ATF
that particular shooting.
can
So
take
many
you to
that we
the
report on that
to
one
the
single
jail.
entrance as you described,
Okay?
and it
And the
basically sums
Jews
up what these
put
classrooms are like for
your
children
kid.
and their teachers
Well,
when something like this
that's all
unfolds. And
for
thankfully,
today.
it's not often in this country.
That's very
but because
funny.
it was